Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Zid, and in the last couple of days, I've noticed that a lot of you guys are really struggling getting a Canadian job offer. Well, getting a Canadian job offer plays a very important role in your application for permanent residence. For one, getting a Canadian job offer will award you 50 additional CRS points if you're applying for express entry. Second, having a Canadian job offer will get you a letter of endorsement from the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program or a letter of recommendation from the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. Third, having a Canadian job offer will give you a higher chance of getting an invitation to apply for a provincial nomination. Having said that, let's talk about how you can apply and secure a Canadian job offer. So today, I'm going to talk about two great topics. First, I'm going to talk about getting a job that requires work experience. So it could be a Canadian experience or an experience that you have in your home country. And second, I'm going to talk about jobs that do not require a work experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the topics. Alright guys, so first topic, jobs that require work experience. So these are experience that you have in Canada or experience that you have outside of Canada. And today, I'm going to talk specifically about getting a job in my organization where I'm currently working, which is the George Brown College. I'm gonna walk you through how to apply for jobs in our organization. I'm gonna talk about the what, the why, and the how. So the what refers to our current openings and job opportunities. The why refers to why you should apply in our organization. And finally guys, the how is how you can apply in our organization. Before we move on guys, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate all of the support. Hey guys, so here is the website of my organization, which is George Brown College. But before we discuss anything about this page, I just want to show you guys this one over here. So for today's particular topic, we are going to be discussing the what, the why, and the how. So let's start off with the what, which is the job openings in George Brown College. Now to find those current job openings, let's go back to George Brown College, and on the upper right hand side corner you will see a text that says employment at George Brown. Go ahead and click on this link. Then it will take you into this page, which is the employment at George Brown College. Now on the left panel you will see different links. Find the text where it says employment opportunities and click on it. Now we're on the employment opportunities page. Now scroll further down, and in here you will see all of the jobs we are currently looking for. So we have openings for an associate registrar, for a chair of School of Hospitality and Tourism Management, a chair of the School of Marketing. We are looking for customer service representatives, actually two positions. We are hiring an engineering technologist, a lead application architect, a facility planning manager, and if we go to the next page, we are looking for managers for financial services, for health and safety, and for international student services and support. We are looking for professors for the child and youth care, ESL, and School of Accounting and Finance. We also have opening for senior database administrator and a senior manager for student conduct and support. Now, just a reminder guys that these jobs and occupation require a work experience. So it could be an experience you have in Canada or an experience you have outside of Canada. Now later on in this video, I'm gonna show you guys those jobs that do not require work experience. Second, these jobs, guys, get filled in very quickly. So if you find your occupation here, you can go ahead and apply right away. Later on in this video as well, I'm going to tell you how or the different ways for you to apply. And then third reminder, if you don't see your occupation right here, please keep checking, because these jobs are updated regularly depending on the openings that we have. Now let's take a look at a position and see how the job details looks like. So let's say Senior Database Administrator. So the title of this job, guys, is Senior Database Administrator. It is actually from the Information Technology Division. It actually pays a good amount of salary, which is 43 to 49, almost $50 per hour. The status is full-time support, and we are looking for this position effective immediately. Now the responsibilities for this role is laid out over here, as well as the qualifications that we are looking for. Now it is important for you guys to really tailor your resume to the job responsibilities as well as the job requirements, so that if there is a match, you will get selected for the interview. Now the hours of work is actually from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the interview process may consist of a practical skills component. When I applied in George Brown way back a long time ago, I actually had an exam, which is a PL SQL exam. Now let's move on to the next item, which is why you should apply in our organization. Well, George Brown College, guys, is dedicated to employment equity and encourages applications from people of all genders, persons with disabilities, racial visible minorities, and indigenous peoples. And also, guys, good thing is that the HR representative responsible for this position will work with applicants requesting accommodation at any stage of the hiring process. And also, guys, GBC is one of the Greater Toronto top 27 employers, and we are Canada's top 50 research colleges in 2015. Now on to the last item, which is most of you guys will be asking, how do I apply for jobs in George Brown College? If you go back here and we scroll further all the way up, you will see a button that says apply now. Go ahead and click on this link. And then make sure that you're applying for the right position. This application process actually, guys, will take 5 steps. So simply register here by filling out all of the required fields, click on next, and completely finish the application form. Now, if you guys want to send your application through me so that I could endorse it myself to the HR, you can send your resume through my website, which is ztcanada.com. On the right hand side corner, you will see the contact us link. Go ahead and click on this link. Now, just a little information about my website, guys. I've just fully launched this like a few days ago. And in this website, I have included all of the immigration pathways. If you guys haven't checked the other pathways, you can go ahead and click any of these links here. I have created articles and videos about Canadian jobs as well, Canada study work PR pathway, and a sample Canadian resume template. You can find it by clicking on this link. So let's go ahead and click the contact us link. Now here is the contact us page. You can send me your resume by filling out your name, your email address, the subject, your message, and in here you can choose a file, and the maximum size is 200 kilobytes, and I am accepting files such as document, PDF, JPEG, or PNG. Once you're done, simply click on the send button. Now guys, please don't forget to share this website to your friends who might be interested, and also please consider following me on my social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Pinterest. Thank you guys. Now, just an update about resumes. So I did receive a lot of resumes from you guys, like a lot, and I am almost halfway through. When you send your resume or your email, please provide the role or position you're looking for in the subject area so that it is easier for me if possible. So thank you guys. Now let's talk about Canadian jobs that do not require work experience. Hey guys, so the first occupation that does not require a work experience is none other than driver. So these include NUC codes 7511, 7512, 7513, and 7514. Now these are all the job titles for this occupation. We have truck driver, transit driver, bus driver, delivery driver, and so on and so forth. Now if you guys are a bus driver, then you are going to be driving buses or streetcars to transport passengers along established routes to local destinations. Now if you guys are a truck driver, then you are gonna be operating heavy trucks to transport goods and materials over urban, interurban, provincial, and international routes. Now if you guys want to become a driver in Canada, then you guys must be able to fulfill this employment requirement. So the first one is a completion of secondary school is usually required but not mandatory. A driver's license appropriate to the class of vehicle being driven is required. Of course, a good communication skills and knowledge of local geography, and your ability to be able to navigate streets and follow directions. Now I think the most important and the most interesting part will be the salary and of course the jobs. Now guys, I have actually looked for a truck driver job in one of the participating community of the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, which is the Sault Ste. Marie, because I believe that this is going to be much more useful and much more beneficial to you guys. Alright guys, so one of the best sites to learn about a salary of a job in a particular city, region, or country is none other than Nuvu. So let's take a look at the salary of a truck driver, specifically in Sault Ste. Marie, which is one of the participating community of the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. So let's type in truck driver here, and then the where is Sault Ste. Marie. Yep. Once on this page, on the right hand side, you will see the average salary of a truck driver in different time frames. So we have year, month, week, day, and hour. So on average, a truck driver earns about 44.5k per year, 3.7k per month, 857 per week, 171 per day, and an hourly rate of 22.86. Now if we scroll further down, you will see the minimum salary of a truck driver annually on average is 30.2, and the highest salary is 75k. And also you will see the net pay of a truck driver per year, which is 35.3k. So net pay means your annual salary minus all of the deductions, including the federal tax, provincial tax, CPP, which is your pension plan, and EI is your employment insurance. Now this, guys, is only applicable in Ontario. If you want to see the average salary in another province, then all you have to do is to change the drop down button to different province. Let's say, alright, so Ontario we have 35.3, in Alberta we have 35.1, which is a little lower. In British Columbia, oh, it's higher, 35.7. In Manitoba, oh wow, it's a lot lower, which is only 33.7. So let's go back to Ontario. Yep, 35. So this means that you will earn a lot as a truck driver in Ontario than in Manitoba. Alright guys, now let's move on to finding a truck driver in Sault Ste. Marie. Now, one of the best websites to actually look for a Canadian job is simplyhired.ca. So this website, guys, actually displays jobs from multiple sources. So it's like all in one. Now let's type in truck driver over this field, and then the city, which is Sault Ste. Marie, and then click on search jobs. Now guys, this is not limited to only truck driver. If you're looking for a different occupation, then you can go ahead and type in your occupation here, as well as the location right into this field. So let's go ahead and click on search jobs. And then on this page, you will see all of the available truck driver jobs in Sault Ste. Marie. Now let's take a look at sample jobs over here. Yep, let's take a look at this one, truck driver flatbed. So this is actually located in Sault Ste. Marie, and they're looking for someone who can tarp and ensure safety and security of cargo, oversee condition of vehicle and inspect tires, perform pre-trip and route and post-trip inspection, and oversee all aspects of vehicles. So now guys, if you want to apply to this job, then you can go ahead and click on the apply now button. Alright, so now that we're done on the first job, which is driver, let's move on to the next one on the list, which is receptionist. So the knock codes include 1414, 6525, 6722, and some of the job titles include dental receptionist, medical receptionist, business receptionist, telephone operator, and so on and so forth. Now you guys are gonna be greeting people coming into offices and other establishments, direct them to the appropriate contacts or services, provide general information in person and by phone. You will also be greeting patients, schedule appointments using manual or computerized systems, receive and record payment for services, and direct patients to appropriate areas. Now, in order for you guys to become a receptionist in Canada, then you must be able to fulfill the employment requirements. Number one, completion of a secondary school is usually required but not mandatory. An on-the-job training may be provided. Now on to the more important thing is the salary and jobs. So again guys, I have actually looked for a receptionist job in Sudbury because this is one of the participating community of the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, and if I discuss this, it will be much more beneficial and useful for you guys. Again guys, to learn about the salary of a particular job in a particular location, all you have to do is go to nuvu.ca. So let's go ahead and type in receptionist over this field, and then let's type in Sudbury, Ontario. And then on the right panel, you will see the average salary of a receptionist in different time frames. We have year, month, week, day, and hour. So that's 31.2k per year, 2.6k per month, it's $600 per week, $120 per day, and of course $16 per hour. Now if you look at the net pay, it's going to be about 25.6k in Ontario. The lowest salary is 23.4 and the highest salary is 51.6k. Again, to look for jobs for a receptionist in Sudbury, we can go to simplyhired.ca. So let's go ahead and type in receptionist here, and then city is Sudbury, Ontario. Click on the search jobs button. Finally, you will see all of the available receptionist jobs in Sudbury, Ontario. To apply for any of these jobs, simply click on the apply now button. The third on the list is warehouse worker, so knock code 7452. Some of the job titles include material handler, storage worker, material handling, warehouseman or woman, stockpiler. And as a warehouse worker, you guys are gonna be moving household appliances and furniture, and off moving trucks and vans. Perform other material handling activities such as counting, weighing, sorting, packing and unpacking, load, unload, and move products and materials by hand or using basic material handling equipment. Now, in order for you guys to become a warehouse worker in Canada, Some secondary school education may be required but not mandatory. Physical strength is definitely required for manual material handlers who work with heavy materials. Now on to the more interesting part is salary and of course jobs. So the previous two jobs that I have discussed, guys, were from the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. This time I'm going to be showing you guys a warehouse worker job in a location that is part of the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, so that it's going to be much more beneficial and useful for you guys. Now, the salary of a warehouse worker in Nova Scotia on average is about 31.2k per year. That's 2.6k per month, 600 per week, 120 per day, and of course $16 per hour. Now the minimum salary is about 23.4k. The highest salary is about 4.9k. Again, to look for Canadian jobs, we can go to Simply Hired, and let's go ahead and type in warehouse worker on this field. And then the province is of course Nova Scotia. Yep. So click on search jobs button. Again, to look for Canadian jobs, simply go to Simply Hired. So let's go ahead and type in warehouse worker into this field, and the province is of course Nova Scotia. Yep. And click on the search jobs button. Now don't worry guys about the links, because all of the links can be found in the description box below. Now these are all the jobs for warehouse worker located in Nova Scotia. So we have all of the jobs right on the left panel, and then to apply for any of these jobs, simply click on the Apply Now button. Moving on to the fourth job is bartender. Now just to be honest with you guys, this is actually one of the jobs that I would like to work for in Canada. So NOC code is 6512. Job titles include bartender, head bartender, bar steward, bar attendant. And in order for you guys to become a bartender in Canada, all you have to do is to take beverage orders from serving staff or directly from patrons, mix liquor, soft drinks, water, and other ingredients to prepare cocktails and other drinks, and so on and so forth. Now let's take a look at the employment requirements. So completion of secondary school may be required but not mandatory. Completion of college or other program in bartending or completion of courses in mixing drinks is usually required. Responsible beverage service certification may be required. Now on to the more interesting part, of course, is the salary and jobs. So again guys, I'm gonna show you a bartender job located in one of the participating province of the Atlantic and Immigration Pilot Program, which is Newfoundland and Labrador. Now let's take a look at the salary of a bartender in Newfoundland and Labrador. So on average, the salary of a bartender every year is about 24.3k. Per month, that's about 2k. Per week, it's $469. Per day, it's $93, and of course an hourly rate of 12.51 with a low salary of about 19.5k a year and 40.1k as the highest salary. Now let's take a look at some bartender jobs in Newfoundland and Labrador from Simply Hired. So these are all of the jobs. Let's take a look at one. Let's say bartender and server. So this one guys is actually a full-time job as a bartender and server, and these are all of the duties and responsibilities. If you are interested to apply for this particular job, you can go ahead and click on the Apply Now button. Finally, the last one on our list is recruiter. So NOC code 1223, and sample job titles include personal officer, human resources officer, staffing analyst, staffing coordinator, and recruitment specialist. Now some of the job duties of a recruiter includes identify current and prospective staffing requirements, prepare and post notices and advertisements, advise job applicants on employment requirements and on terms and conditions of employment and so on and so forth. Now, in order for you guys to become a recruiter in Canada, a university degree or college diploma in a field related to personnel management such as business administration, industrial relations, commerce, or psychology, or completion of a professional development program in personnel administration is usually required but not mandatory. Certification as a Certified Human Resources Professional CHRP may be required. Now on to the more important and interesting section, of course, is going to be salary and jobs. Now guys, I'm going to be showing you again a recruiter job in one of the participating province of the Atlantic and Immigration Pilot Program, which is the New Brunswick. Now let's take a look at the salary of a recruiter in the province of New Brunswick. So on average, a recruiter earns about 40k per year, that's 3.3k per month, 770 per week, 154 per day, and of course 20.53 per hour, with a low salary of about 29.2k, and the highest salary is around 68k per year. Again, let's take a look at some recruiter jobs in New Brunswick from Simply Hired. So these are all of the jobs that you can find in New Brunswick for a recruiter. And if you guys want to apply for any of these jobs, you can simply go ahead and click on the Apply Now button right here. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. And as always, good luck on your job hunt and your application for permanent residence. It's already 2:30 a.m. in the morning here in Toronto. So I'll probably have to sign off for now. Thank you guys, and always, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write down in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos about express entry, you can try going through these videos right here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Good luck.